Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Silvestro, and here we are to react to the Sound of Silence live. I've already seen the recorded version with Sean, but I'm going to react to the live version. This video is different because it's sponsored by Lava Music. They sent me this guitar. It's the Lava Me 3 Smart Guitar. It is awesome. It's basically like a computer device. As you can see, there are all these apps here. They show like practicing, effects, looper, tuner, tempo, everything you can need. It's literally just like a built-in device to help you track your progress with practicing, help you learn in different ways. Also allows you to add effects and do looping capabilities. Super cool, super cool. There's also a built-in speaker so it projects itself and you don't need an amp anymore. So it's literally everything in one. Effects, the looper, the practice capabilities, and it sounds great, and it has the built-in speaker. So we're gonna do this reaction and then we're gonna revisit the Lava guitar at the very end to do our own little version of Sound of Silence. So let's get on with the reaction. Also, there's already a full video of me demoing this guitar on my channel, so feel free to go check it out. I'll link it below if you want more information. Thank you so much to Lava again for sponsoring this video. So we will get on right now with my reaction.
Please welcome Disturbed!
Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
Wow, that is already like, his voice is so enchanting and it really draws you in, just like, and there's something so unique to it because it's just so like profound and deep and like smooth, but also just so like, he has such great control. You can tell like his voice, his notes are all so intentional. Like it just sounds very clean. It also sounds like all his notes are like just perfectly on pitch, obviously. I don't know, his notes just sound so clear and like haunting, and I don't know, this version is just such a haunting version.
Of silence.
Like there? Dang.
In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touch the sound of silence.
His voice is so dead on that it literally sounds like auto-tuned. Like, I don't know, like obviously it's not, but just like it gives that vibe because he's just so perfectly on pitch and it's just like so enchanting. We will keep going, sorry to pause.
Of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Full say.
Okay, I'm sorry to pause. I just want to talk, like, bring my input in. First off, I feel like this version so far is different than the recorded version. Obviously, there's just something really gentle and like beautiful about his belting notes. like they're so clear. Like his voice is just so clear. It literally, like, as I mentioned earlier, it sounds like it's like auto-tuned, even though we obviously know it's not because it's live, but it sounds like that dead on that I'm like honestly shook by it. Like especially how he's like holding notes and there's like not like any like there's just like no budging. I'm just like very impressed. I love the build up with the strings and everything. We start with the piano and then we build up to get to like the guitar player comes in, and then now it's like this whole orchestra. It sounds like really beautiful. It's like, it makes it a lot more emotional. It's very beautiful. I'm very impressed by his voice. It's sounding like very fragile. There's like a fragility to it in this performance. Like I guess it'll get more intense obviously, but like I was just like, dang, these belted notes are like beautiful, pure, and like clear. I love them.
Of silence, fools say that you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence.
Wow, that's so powerful with this, like, these toms and everything, too. It's just, like, raising the intensity. Also, like, I love the little the raspiness, the like, little growl moment. Like, we love it. Let's keep going.
Of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign lashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
Wow. That was so cinematic. I feel like I need to go back. We need to like comment on parts of it. That was like very cinematic from the very beginning. They had the tom roll. Like that man was like going to town on those toms. There's something so interesting. Like the amount of control it takes to, first off, he has great control. Second off, he has like great pitch too. Like, oh geez, like the pitch is perfect. Like this man is like, he's like perfectly on. And it's like really satisfying to listen to actually. But I think at the very end, like you definitely see more like the rock growling raspiness. I enjoy how it's like controlled and it's not too much, and like it doesn't take away from the emotional aspect of the song. Like it doesn't feel out of place, which I feel like most people would maybe think it would. Like it definitely is interesting for a rock band, metal rock band, to even be singing this song in the first place, because this song does not give like that kind of energy, but I think they definitely bring an intensity to it that the original does not have. I think that's a really cool take, like making it super cinematic and dramatic, because like when you listen to the lyrics, like they are like very dramatic, and I think it does fit this vibe a lot, because it's like it's very cinematic, especially with all the orchestra and everything, and like the very big finale. Like he really killed it. I think that I prefer the live version too, compared to the recorded version. Also, I enjoy seeing like the visuals of all the musicians, because I think sometimes music videos can be a little awkward when it's just like the person singing and it's just their face and like they're up close and everything. But I really like the aspects of like having all the little musicians and then building it up. I think the sound design was also really good. Like it sounded really good, especially for it being live. But yeah, I just wanted to go back and like relived parts of it because it was like really powerful, especially at the end. I think he has like a really great voice. Like his voice is so clear. Like I'm honestly shook. Like it sounds like perfect. Like I was kind of surprised when I listened to this version because it's been a while since I watched the original cover, but like this version I feel like there's just such clarity in this man's voice. Like I love it.
Echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made in the sun.
Even with the toms like you know, like rolling during that moment, it makes it even bigger. Like these toms are like adding such like a level to this performance.
God they made, and the sign lashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sun.
Even that note was so angelic. Like the way he sang that, the way he transitioned out of like his rock voice to like the most angelic, beautiful voice. I'm like, geez, like this man actually he sings like really angelically. I'm kind of surprised that he can do both. Like that's pretty crazy. Because I think that like his tone would mostly be like the rock voice, but like it's crazy he can have multiple tones. Like obviously singers can switch between like different tones and different like ways and techniques, but I think it's cool how like his are so different. Like it's literally like two ends of the spectrum. But yeah, also there was delay on the vocals that made this moment a lot more dramatic when he just stopped singing because it was like you know.
Of silence.
Very cool. Yeah, that was very impressive. I am shook from that. I really like the live version a lot more than the cover version too. But yeah, now we will get into using the Lava guitar. Thank you so much to them again for sponsoring this video, and we will go into like my little version, which is a lot different than this one. So that was my reaction. So let's use the Lava Me 3 to sing this song, or at least part of it. Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. The restless dreams I walk along narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turn my collar to the cold and damp, and when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. So thank you so much to Lava for sponsoring this video again. Feel free to check out the Lava Me 3 in the link below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe.